What's up, folks? How are you? Matt Perrault back with you here on playpicks.com. Time for pick five games we're picking here in college football. We've been sort of treading water so far. We're kind of at like the midway point of college football. So I thought, let's dig a little deeper. Let's try to find some different angles to play here for our pick 5 video coming up for today. But first, before we do anything, I got to remind you about playpicks.com/bonus. If you haven't gone here, I mean, look, if you're in Pennsylvania and you're in New Jersey, this is free money, guys. I mean, well, what are you doing? Like, this is easy here. If you're within driving distance of Pennsylvania, driving distance of New Jersey, just get yourself into the state, and then you can go ahead and use these bonuses like $25 free from DraftKings, $50 from William Hill, $500 from FanDuel, $500 for BetMGM, $50 deposit, $150 for points bets, Caesars $10 free. I mean, it's free money. Like, what? Come on. What are you doing? It's free money. Take it. They're giving it to you. And look, you can go each week, right? Take it one week, then the next week take that, William Hill, next week take FanDuel. Just go through it, right? We got about 7 weeks left of the season, and then we got the bowl season, all the other fun stuff. So use these no deposit bonuses, these bonuses that are available to you guys in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. All right, let's begin. And let's begin with Northwestern and Ohio State. All right, this is interesting here, okay? So you take a look at these two teams for a second. Ohio State coming in huge favorites. Big favorites, right? If you go over here at DraftKings, take a look at some of these numbers, some of these lines. It's a Friday night game, Ohio State, Northwestern, 28, 49.5 at DraftKings. FanDuel, similar, 28.50, right, for totals. Here's the thing with this game. So Northwestern has already taken on Wisconsin, right? So Wisconsin was a 23-point, or Northwestern was a 23-point underdog. They lost by 9. They covered the spread by 14 points. Okay, so that was not a Wisconsin. Here against Nebraska, they were catching 7.5 on the road at the Huskers, and they wound up losing by 3 plus 4.5. One thing about this Ohio State team, they're as good on offense as they are on defense. So I don't know how Northwestern scores. Northwestern's got a second-string quarterback, third-string quarterback. Hunter Johnson hasn't worked out all that well. They can't move the football. So I just don't think they can score. But here's the problem. If they score a little bit, how many points is Ohio State going to put up? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question here. So 49.5, 50, Not a fan. Not a fan of laying 28 on the road where Northwestern and Pat Fitzgerald. This is a classic cover spot for Northwestern. It's a classic letdown spot because Ohio State's got Wisconsin coming up next week. So I'm going to dig a little deeper here, all right? I'm going to look at team props. Let's go to away team points, and let's go Ohio State 38.5, okay? 38.5. I am going to go with the under here. 38.5. It's the same thing when you go to points here for total points for the road team, which is 39. I probably like this better because I'm going to go with the under 39 here for Ohio State on the road. I don't think Northwestern gets completely destroyed, but 30-0 is a blowout, and I don't think Ohio State wants to be in this game for long. I think they're going to run the ball, get in, get out. Under 39 is what I'm going to play here for team total, Ohio State on the road at Northwestern on Friday. All right, let's stay with team totals for a second and go to Wisconsin on the road at Illinois. As I mentioned, I'm trying to find some different things, some different opportunities for us to grab onto, different angles. And Wisconsin is a team that has shut out 4 of their 6 opponents so far this season. It's been a remarkable run for this team. Jack Cohn and their great running back, Jonathan Taylor. It's really hard to stop these guys, and it's really, really hard to contain them. Wisconsin, 31-point favorites on the road, 50.5 for a total. That's a lot of points here. Wisconsin minus 31 here at FanDuel, 50.5. I'm going to go again to some other numbers. 40.5 is the total for Wisconsin at FanDuel. Totals at DraftKings. Similar situation looking at the road team here. 40.5. I'm going over. Look at the juice. Minus 118 versus minus 115. I would take it at FanDuel. Little less juice. But the Wisconsin Badgers are going to run all over the second worst team in the Big Ten. That is Illinois. Illinois is not any good, folks. I think we know that. They're not good. They're bad. They gave up 42 points to Nebraska. What is Wisconsin's offense going to do to this Illini team? So I don't trust that Wisconsin is going to be at full focus like Ohio State in this game. So I'm not comfortable going in here. I don't like the 31. It's too many points to lay, even though it might be a total blowout and they could cover it. There's a chance that they just run the clock and get in there. It's 30-0 and they win, and then you don't cover. The under might be a smart play, but what happens if Illinois, makes a couple of plays? What happens if they turn the ball over a couple of times and they get a couple of easy touchdowns, turning, 50.5? If they score 40, and the team total is 40.5. That's what they're telling you. They think Wisconsin's going to score 40, and the total is 50.5. That's scary. All Illinois has got to do is score 2 touchdowns in garbage time, and the over hits. So I'm not comfortable with the side. I'm not comfortable with the total. I'm going to go with the more reliable thing here, and that's Wisconsin laying the wood, scoring over 40 points on the road at Illinois coming up for next week. All right, let's go to some other games here in college football for our pick 5 for lines here. Let's jump into LSU and Mississippi State. So here we are. This game's been locked at FanDuel due to the fact that the coach of Mississippi State might be leaving. He might be going to Rutgers. So there's some fear here. I've already locked this in. LSU, it's still up at DraftKings. It's locked here at 17.5 for LSU. I'm comfortable going all the way up to 21 here. I think LSU, they're just going to annihilate people on offense. They covered last week against Florida. I don't think Mississippi State's going to be able to contain a team that can put up big numbers. It's too big of a number for me in my mind. LSU big over Mississippi State. All right, continuing on here. So Arizona State and Utah, big game in the Pac-12. 2 of them we're going to get into. Arizona State, 13.5 point dogs to Utah. 45 is the total here. 45.5 is the total. 13.5 again is the line. Arizona State and Utah are very similar teams. It's a 4-1 team for Arizona State, and they're catching 13.5 points. Whew, wow. Utah, offensively, they've outscored their last 2 opponents 90-20. Tyler Huntley's playing really well. I'm going to go with the over here. I want to go to FanDuel, take it at 45. Everyone's playing the under. I'm going the other way. I'm going the over. I think these teams are going to score. I think it's going to be, all I need is Arizona State to score 17 points because I think Utah is going to score 30. Utah has been playing very well. Huntley in the running game. Going to go with Utah to put some points up here against Arizona State. Over 45 on that one. And finally, we're going to go to Oregon and Washington. Huge game in the Pac-12. I actually like Oregon here, minus 2.5. I like that number, but instead, I'm going to talk about the total. 48.5 here at DraftKings. That number is also 48.5. I'm going to go with the over here. Same juice between the two. I'm going to go with the over. I'm going to go with the under. Sorry, no. We're playing the under, not the over. We're playing the under here at 48.5, and here's why. Oregon has given up 25 points in the 5 games since they played against Auburn, where they gave up 27 points. They've only given up 25 points in the previous 5 games. They're playing tremendous defense. Washington's going to have a tough time scoring. Washington's defense, though, is pretty good. Tough place to play in Seattle. Washington has had the under hit with 2 home games already against Pac-12 opponents. Oregon and Washington, 48.5. I'm going to play the under there, so we'll get out of that. 48.5. We're going to play the under for Oregon and Washington. Okay, to recap our pick 5 here, LSU minus 18. Oregon minus 48.5. We're going to play the under. We're going to play the over for Arizona State and Utah at 48.5, and 2 team totals, Ohio State and Northwestern. We're taking the under for Ohio State team total. We're taking the over for Wisconsin and Illinois for the team totals here for this week in college football. If you like my plays, tell me in the comment section. If you hate my plays, tell me in the comment section. If you like this, definitely subscribe to our PlayPicks YouTube channel. And while you're here, why not go over to playpicks.com/bonus. Click on the play now. Click on the play now. It's free money. Why not do it? Free money. Take it, run, enjoy it, have a great time with it, have a blast playing with their money, not with your money, coming up this weekend in college football. Those are the 5 games I like. Tell me the 5 games you like in the comment section. Hit subscribe and stay with us as more to come, more great content right here. I'm Matt Perrault on the PlayPicks.com YouTube channel.